What's up, everybody? This is Brian Parker with Head to Head. This is our pre-show. So our show will get started in about 28 minutes, but I just wanted to jump on really quick and just see how everybody's doing and everything. So we've been doing the live show now for the last couple of weeks. I love it. It feels fresher than recording and then re-airing the next day and everything. So yeah, it's been really fun. It actually cuts down on a lot of producing and editing time as well. So hopefully this will be something that we'll continue to do, and at some point get into an actual studio and all be in the same room, so we're still not having to stream from different parts. Of course, some people that are just totally in different areas we'd still be able to bring in, but many times a group of us are in the same city, and then a few others are in New York City or New York State and that kind of thing. But I think there's just a level of chemistry that happens when you're kind of all in the same area. But we do the best that we can. We do it with you guys every single week. I had absolutely no idea specifically what we were going to talk about on this show. We've talked about a lot of things, and I was just going to kind of let the conversation kind of just go where it may, and we just talk about it. And I like that sometimes, where we can just kind of have a open up conversation and just chop it up a little bit. Read your feedback, your opinions, and things like that. But honestly, I've seen so much bull crap today online that I just wanted to address some of it. And it has mostly to do with COVID, vaccinations. There is just so much misinformation out there, guys. And it's not helping anybody. It's just making people more and more afraid. It's making people more and more apprehensive. And this virus, y'all, it honestly doesn't care about your politics. It doesn't. I mean, when it kills you, it doesn't kill you any differently. If you're a Democrat, Republican, if you're independent, if you're atheist or anything, this virus does not care. We care more about that crap. And we got to let that mess go. You know, it's getting harder and harder for me to feel sorry for people that end up with it after it's kind of been put out there that this is something that can kill you. It's hard for me to have any more empathy, and I'm trying to do the best that I can. But then when I'm reading these comments and folks talking about they don't know if they need to, why should they have to prove they've been vaccinated? And if you've been vaccinated, then why are you worried about if I'm vaccinated and stuff like that? First of all, we're talking about a public health crisis. So whether I've been vaccinated or not doesn't really mean that I shouldn't be worried about other vaccines. And we're going to have somebody that works in the field talk to us at the top of the hour. But let's just keep it simple, y'all. Vaccines aren't cures. Okay? Vaccines don't necessarily prevent you from contracting COVID. But it should keep me from getting seriously sick to the point that I'll have to be hospitalized and then potentially put on a respirator. That is the purpose, y'all. Okay? So stop it with this mess about, well, people get vaccinated, then why are they worried, or all this other stuff. It has nothing to do with that, y'all. And why are you worried about the unvaccinated? Because when you're unvaccinated and you just keep passing COVID around, if you know anything about virology, and apparently now that everybody has Google and TikTok and YouTube, everybody knows about virology all of a sudden. Everybody's an infectious disease consultant. Half people couldn't even pass high school. Now all of a sudden have doctorates in virology. Go the hell figure. I can't figure this out. It's like, guys, For how many years do you go to the doctor and you have your annual physical and the doctor finds something wrong with you and they write you a prescription? You go to the drugstore, you get the prescription, you take the damn medicine, and you don't question any of it. Why is that? You got diabetes. They give you glucotrol. They give you all this other stuff. You don't question it. You get cancer. They want to give you chemotherapy. Makes your damn hair fall out. No question. Really? You have all these other elective surgeries, gastro bypass, this and that and the other. Takes all the fat out of you. People take Botox injections. People sit there and get this removed and that removed, and you go under the knife and you let them give you anesthesia and they put you to sleep, and you don't know what the hell they're doing because you knocked out. Don't question none of it. None of it. Yet this is the hill that a lot of people want to die on. Why? I get it. Politics is like being on a team. And when your team is up, everybody's happy. When your team is down, it's the worst thing in the world. So if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, unfortunately, you know what I mean about being down all the time. But I get that. But y'all, I can turn the TV off from the Cowboys losing in yet another game. Nobody died. Politics can't be like rooting for your favorite team, especially when we're talking about things that can cost people their lives. This is real stuff. I don't care where you lean. I don't care your ethnic background. I don't care about your politics. I don't care about what your religious affiliations or anything like that. Why? Because COVID don't either. COVID don't care. So we got to get serious about this thing, y'all. So listen, I'm already a little amped up. Our show is going to start at 6 o'clock. If you're watching this, I just want you to know we're going to talk about that. We can talk about some other things. If there's some other things that are on your mind and you want to see what the panel thinks, please come back to this broadcast at the top of the hour. I promise you it's going to be a great show. Please do that. 6 o'clock, we're going to stream on Facebook. We're going to stream on YouTube. We're going to stream on LinkedIn. We'll air this show tomorrow on Roku at 10 o'clock, and then it'll be on our on demand as well. But I just want to clear this air about some of these misconceptions. So I'm going to have an expert join us, and we're going to field some questions from him. If you have some questions as well, please put them in our chat box. I will read them to him, and he'll answer them as best as he can. Listen, when I was coming up, we used to watch G.I. Joe on TV all the time. I don't know if I'm dating myself, but when we watched G.I. Joe, they always would say at the end, knowing is half the battle. And as corny as that used to sound when I was a kid, it actually makes sense now. We've gotten so afraid of knowledge. We've gotten so afraid of education that it's easier to just go search different sites that feed the narrative that we want to believe. That doesn't change the truth, y'all. That just soothes the ignorance. We don't want to soothe any ignorance because it can get you killed or get those that you care about killed. I'm going to pull off the Band-Aid and actually address the wound. Okay. So it's about 19 till. We're going to get started in a little bit. Please, when you see the live stream come up, share it with your friends. If you're on YouTube or you have YouTube, please find Empower Network. If you have Roku device either already pre-installed on your phone or you have the streaming stick, please go to search a channel, add Empower Network, please. But yes, when the live stream starts, I'm going to have a 5-minute timer just to get y'all ready for the show. Share it. Let's watch it. Let's interact together. I'll see your comments in real time and try to respond to them as quickly as I can. Okay. If you feel very, very, very passionate about it and you want to even come and join us on the show, on the live stream, Send me a comment. I will send you the link. Come do it. Look forward to seeing y'all in just a few minutes. Y'all take care.